Pocky, that doesn't count.
Ramen.
Ramen's good. It's not going to really fill you up, though.
Hey, you want to listen?
Tip-Por is awesome.
Alright.
Sweet. Alright.
Can you hear?
I don't know that brought it here. It's from someplace 15 minutes away.
So.
Fabulous.
Right.
Sushi rocks.
Right.
Eat that in a guilt-free conscience. Like, I'm eating something healthy. Or until I smear a bunch of fattening calorie stuff on top of it. But anyway, speaking of calorie artery clogging, I had a gift given to me. It's candied bacon. Bacon makes everything better. And if you cook it with brown sugar, Welcome to my cooking panel. I know the program guide said voice acting. It's bacon! Bacon and voice acting. The best combo ever. So, off on a tangent. So we started late and we're going to end early. No, I was kidding. This is about learning about the process of recording for video games, which I've been doing all the time. Let's see. What can I teach you about the process? Video games are recorded one actor at a time. So we go in and we know nothing about what we're recording. Nothing. Maybe the title of the game, or if they're really secretive, they'll have a code name. And maybe even our characters might have a code name. Like, wow. So they make us sign these non-disclosure agreements, you know, it's like, don't talk about Fight Club, don't tweet about it, Facebook, or else we'll kill you. Well, they don't kill you, but they can threaten to sue you, or even worse, just never hire you again. So we have to be very, very careful. No matter what the project is, no matter how excited we are not allowed to ever talk about what we record. By the time if you follow voice actors on Twitter and Facebook and they tweet about something, or they update on Facebook about something, they have clearance to do so. Because the game's come out, or it's about to come out like a week, so you know, right before that. So they have the blessing. So when I go online and say, yes, I'm on Guild Wars 2, oh wait, the game's not out yet. I did ask them, they said it's cool, so you're on it, just don't say who. But how are they going to know anyway? If I told them who I was and the game's not out, what does it matter? But what else? I'm not playable anyway. So it's okay. That's been, well, it is for me because I've been recording one for 2 years. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Normally a game is recorded in one session and then you're done. But this one has been having updates every 4 to 6 months, and my characters keep having more to say, so they have to session fee, more money, more money. More money equals more bacon. Thank you, Hercule. That is a very, very good assumption. Yeah, I will totally NPC for B. So yeah, normally a session's done, and our eyes and ears perk up a little bit more when we get the phone call to do a game, because it pays hundreds more. On anime, we make typically about $65 an hour, 2-hour minimum, so it's $128 minus taxes. Okay. You quickly find out why one session will not pay your rent. It might pay a phone bill, maybe. You quickly see why we don't live on anime. Video games typically pay $200 an hour, 2-hour minimum. So yeah, you see why they grow? Video game, bro. Yeah, you like that. Now the downside is most of these games, RPG, first-person shooters, have a lot of screaming in them. The term that is made up for this is called vocally stressful. Isn't that cute? The writers and the producers, if they hire you, they will tell you ahead of time, so you can plan accordingly, that your session will be vocally stressful. So we record our in-game dialogue first, and then we do the fight sounds, at which point your voice will blow out, and then you have to heal for the next day. There's some people who are well established enough that they turn down these games, and you'll never hear them. You won't hear Bob Bergen, voice of Porky Pig. He says, I don't do those things. I don't want to kill my voice. But he's making mad money doing everything else. So, but all of us, we're all like, hey, I need this. I'll take it. Give it to me. But, do you like streaming? Do you like dying for a living? Because that's what we do. We die for a living. We die in all sorts of different ways, and you know, when you come from a stage background and you're on the plays and everything, it's like, what's my motivation? I have to channel that time that I got decapitated. Because you kind of have to wonder. It's like, well, how does this sound? So that's what we're going to do a little bit of today. We're gonna bring people up from the audience and kill them. We're going to work it through different reactions, attack sounds, damage sounds, Hadoukens. See, Capcom told me it's Hadouken, not Hadouken. And it's Ryu, not Ryu. I will say whatever they want. If they call it peanut butter, I will call it peanut butter. I defer to what they tell me to do. That's why when you watch anime and you think, I like Kyle, but boy, that's a terrible performance. It's like, no, I did what I was told, so it's a good performance. They're going to hire me again because I listened to them, and while internally go, this is terrible. It's the weakest dialogue ever. Oh, hi, ready? Was that my inner voice? I'm sorry. Yeah, fight sounds. Fight sounds and attack sounds come in 3 varieties: small, medium, large. With fries on the side. There's also 3 sub-varieties: open mouth, closed mouth, clenched teeth. Sometimes the fight reactions are very specific. We want a large, closed mouth reaction, or a small, open mouth damage sound. And then we do the death scream. Sometimes they'll ask for it. They'll typically ask for, when we're doing in-game dialogue and fight sounds, they want like 3 in a row. So we'll just lay them down like that. Say, all right, we're going in order. And we're saying, okay, Kyle, this is fight reactions. Give me 3 small. And lay them down. 3 medium. 3 large. And they're like, all right. Okay, now we're going to do 3 small damage. Medium damage. Large damage. Alright, and now some various grunts, various jumps. So they're building an archive of sounds that they can use. In fact, that's how they've compiled the audio from for the next DBZ Connect game. We didn't record all new audio for it. They've lifted it from like, oh, listen to that awesome ringtone. What song is that? Let's sing along with it. You got the whole song, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, and now it's cooking to dancing with God. You want to dance, voice act, enjoy bacon, and yes, earn $200 an hour. $2 minimum. Amazing. So, what have I said? That it all makes sense so far, right? Small, medium, large. Anyone have questions? Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'm that guy. Will Goku defeat the bacon? Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I'm not the first narrator. I'm like the 3rd. I'm not the last. Awesome! What's that ringtone? See, I go through all the trouble of picking ringtones and then never using them because my phone's on vibrate all the time. So it's just like... Yeah, it's dubstep. You ever watch videos on YouTube of old people listening to dubstep? This is new. Like... that meme of Fry and Futurama where he's kind of is this music just bad or am I getting old? Now the dubstep fans like, hey man, there's good dubstep. There's lots of bad dubstep, but there's some good dubstep. Robot porn. I actually do like Skrillex. Sorry, I like her. Oh. Oh, sorry, Kyle, your cred level just went down. DBC narrator! Oh, he likes dubstep. How about dubstep metal? The new Korn album is dubstep metal. Go fig. Anyway. But, tangent. Oh yeah, so I'm the narrator in Dragon Ball Z. I'm Aizen on Bleach, Akiba on Naruto, Ryu on Street Fighter, Kami on Gurren Lagann. Next month, if you watch Avengers on Disney XD, I'm Super Scroll. Achievement unlocked! I'm the one who did cartoons since I was 8 years old. So, literally, like, whoa. I recorded it 2 years ago. I've been sitting on this for 2 years, and I'm like, cartoon now. Who are you? Marvel's like, yeah, you can say you're on it, just don't say who. And then it aired in Australia last week. I'm like, okay, it's out there, I'm gonna own this. I'm not gonna encourage you to torrent it. Disney XD. So yeah, the video games. What's the first video game I did? Blood Rain 2. Blood Rain 2 is a various demon, and he sounded like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Like this. Sweet meat. And then that hurt just to do right now. Imagine doing 20 minutes of that solid. Oh, get you next time, Gadget. Like, oh, how you doing? Great. I never smoked a day in my life, but now I sound like I chain smoked a carton a day. Smoking's bad. But smoking's bad for your voice career. So if you're smoking and you want to become a voice actor, don't, because first of all, you're going to be coughing up a lung anyway. It's just going to tear your throat apart. So how do you take care of your vocal cords? Anyone want to guess? Hot tea. Singer, saving grace. Bacon! Lemon, honey, yeah, tea. There's throat sprays. Always drink water. Room temperature water is even better. Your mouth makes a lot of noise in the studio that your ear in normal conversation may not pick up on because they're super sensitive, so they're clicking when you're speaking. So how do you minimize that? Green apples, not red apples. Okay. It's like, well, what about bananas? Like, no, green apples. I didn't write it, I'm just reporting it, just so you guys know. There's Fred Tatasciore, who was the Hulk in the Avengers cartoon, and he's in Hulk in tons of cartoons, actually. But he went to Chinatown in LA and found this Chinese cough syrup in this huge jar, and he says, this is guaranteed to help you get through a Screamo session. And he was right. When I was recording on Street Fighter Cross Tekken, or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, they're all the same. What? It's a throat shredder. It's a throat ripper. Really stressful. So yeah, take like 2 teaspoons of this. It looked kind of nasty, but it tasted kind of good. And then like it coats your vocal cords. Singer Saving Grace is a spray that tastes kind of nasty, but it also works. Especially 9 a.m. when everyone has that funky morning voice going on, and you're like, clear your throat. Well, your voice